Hi guys, it's Carrie. I have another bonus mini study that I'm going to do for you today. This is actually going to be included in the 2 Corinthians Bible study that I'm working on now, but I'm going to go ahead and do this page with you. I kind of sketched it out loosely. I don't know if you can see that or not, because when I'm talking I can't really do this and explain what I'm doing too, so it's just kind of a guide for me. So to get into this, the verse that stood out to me when I was writing the 2 Corinthians study was 3:18, and I'm going to go ahead and write that out right down here. Okay, so it's, "But we all with unveiled face, beholding as in a mirror the glory of the Lord, are being transformed into the same image from glory to glory, just as from the Lord the Spirit." So up here in this top corner, I'm going to draw just a little hand mirror, and all it is a rectangle, a little bit of bulgy sides. They kind of curve out just a little bit in the middle. And let's go around that one more time. And then before you meet the bottom there, leave a little gap, and that's for the handle. And the handle, I'm just going to come out and make it a little bit wider at the bottom than at the top. And then just a few lines in the middle to show it's a mirror. And then up here I want you to write the question, when I look into the mirror, what do I see? Not obviously what you see physically, but what you see inside your head, inside your person. When you're thinking about yourself, what are you thinking about? So I wrote down sin, shame, fear, worry, mistakes, anger, guilt, lover of pleasure. These are all the things that I think of when I see myself, or when I think of how God sees me. He must see just all of this. So I'm going to go ahead and just box that in. And now, when I think back to this verse we wrote down, I realize that God doesn't see any of this. That God sees me being transformed into the same image from glory to glory. That right there is huge. He doesn't see me going from screw up to screw up, from mistake to mistake, from one thing I'm doing wrong to another. He sees me from glory to glory. What that made me think of is kind of like a highlight reel. God would see my highlight reel rather than my bloopers and my outtakes. So what I'm going to do in the middle of this page is I'm just going to draw kind of like a film roll. So it's just a curvy line, and then this line matches, and then you connect it up on the ends here. You can even add one more curve with a line, one more curve with a line, so it kind of looks like it's folded back. And then films usually have frames, right? So I'm going to leave the middle of this frame open so I can write some words in there without it getting obscured by the film boxes, frames. Okay, so then that's the outline of each of the frames of the film. Then I'm going to take my bigger pen here, one of my Tombow markers, and the narrow end. And inside here, I'm just going to write what God sees. God sees. He sees my highlight reel from glory to glory. And I think I'll just add a little bit of color in here. And just because I like how it looks, I'm going to go ahead and go just along all these outside lines here with a thicker marker or pen. And you can see I didn't exactly hit all the lines here. Some of them are above, some of them are below. I'll just fill them in. I don't really care. I think it just kind of adds to, you know, the authenticness that this is a hand-drawn piece. And then down here, I'm going to write the reference that this verse is from. And this is 3:18. So in the outside here, since this is how I see me, and this is how God sees me, I'm going to just write a few verses all around here of promises or how God really does see me. He sees me as forgiven. He listens to me. He brought me near. I'm cared for. I was purposely created. I'm in Christ. I'm redeemed, forgiven, and lavished with grace. I love that word, lavished. And I'm loved with a great love. So that's my journal page, and I might go through, I'll erase the lines, and I might add just a little bit of color here and there in this box, or maybe draw a box around there. But basically I just wanted you to see how I kind of lay out a journal page. And again, this is going to be a bonus free mini study that's included in the 2 Corinthians Bible study that I'm currently writing. I do have 9 other Bible studies currently available on my website that all kind of go through this same thing, how to set up and draw and journal through each chapter of the books that I have up there. I'm hoping by the end of this year to have all the books of the New Testament done. We'll see how well that goes. But for now, this is 2 Corinthians 3, the mini study. I hope you enjoyed it. Bye.